Please don't go, please don't go. I love you so, I love you so. Please break my heart. Don't.
Hello?
Hey, hello, my name is Trinity. I make fashion and lifestyle related content. If you are new here, hello. If you are not here, hey guys, welcome back. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Trinity. That was so rude. It's Trinity, where I do whatever I want.
I don't wanna live my life like an Instagram post. A lot of people spending hours taking time editing those. Not worry about your likes, cause I'm trying to get the follows.
So today I have been doing, honestly, okay, like I say this, but like it's actually true, how to find your style. Wow, like people don't really ask me this on YouTube, but I've gotten like a lot of DMs on Instagram about this, and I feel like since my style was so drastically bad in the past, I'm super qualified to talk about this. But one thing I will say is like my style is still changing, so just keep that in mind. But before we go ahead and get in the video, make sure to check out all my social medias. I'm very active on there when I'm not active on YouTube. I post every Tuesday at, I forgot the time, but I'm pretty sure it's 6 p.m. and it's TrinityNoelle across all platforms. Also, if you're already liking what you see, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's like actually get on to the video because nobody wants to hear me ramble. Nobody at all. Also, do you guys like my hair? Check out my last video. I took y'all with me to get it done. So honestly, like I said, my style has like really evolved to something new. When I was younger, I had a huge obsession with skinny jeans. I really was into like that baddie aesthetic type. I couldn't explain it if I tried.
It was a phase.
Okay, I was the hot Cheeto girl. I mean, I wasn't the hot Cheeto girl, but I wanted to be the hot Cheeto girl so desperately, so badly. I remember when I lost my mind. Ooh, that might have actually been good. So before you start and want to redo your wardrobe or find your aesthetic, first thing you should do is probably assess your wardrobe. You need to go in your wardrobe and like see things that you like. What do you gravitate towards most? What do you wear most? And if you're okay, so this can like backfire you, because if you're gravitating towards like just pajama and pajama pants, it's like, don't go out and buy pajama pants, but that's how you are able to recognize that if you were to buy more clothes that represent you and your style, you choose comfort. You need to be able to locate the items that you don't wear. So if there's like a sweater in there that's from like 2013, you know, you'll probably never wear it again, get rid of it. It's no reason to hoard things, because once you actually start to look through your closet, you can actually like recognize what really works for you. Also, don't just start throwing everything out, because a lot of the items in your closet possibly have potential and you can recycle them, you can upcycle them. Why am I saying recycle? You can upcycle them. Like a lot of the times, like I'll have old pajama t-shirts and I'm like, this is so da-da-da, but I'm able to turn it into like a graphic tee because it's super cute and it's just random. You can pass it off as vintage. So make sure you're really assessing your closet, and if you don't know how to do it and if you still want to hold on to a bunch of clothes and you don't know like what to get rid of, a huge hack that I heard about was face all your like hangers towards the back of your like closet and then turn them around as you wear each clothing pieces. The ones that you don't wear, you can get rid of. Another thing is, what ends up in your dirty clothes the most? Those clothes that you end up in the dirty clothes most, you're able to place them in a category of, these are the clothes that I wear the most, and these other clothes that are in my closet, I don't really wear them. Once you separate all that, you need to recognize, what do you notice about your current wardrobe? Is it certain colors? Are they certain colors, or like darker colors or lighter colors? Now this can vary depending on season, but still pay attention to that. Are you more of a fashion over function person? So if you notice that you have more comfortable clothes versus more fashionable clothes, you might be function over fashion. I personally, I like comfortable clothes, but I am more of a fashion over function. And it's easy to think that you're fashion over function, but if you cannot deal with being uncomfortable, don't force yourself to be uncomfortable. I just would rather be uncomfortable. It will be literally 13 degrees outside and I'll walk outside in a skirt just because it's cute. If you know that's not you, then it doesn't, like, don't make it you. There are cute ways and other alternatives. Just because you're fashion over function does not mean you don't have fashion. I feel like when a lot of people hear that, they think, no, I'm fashion over function, I'll do anything to look good. Like, yes, you can look good, but there are alternative ways. I will go to the extreme. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to fix that. So if you are gravitating towards more like jogging pants and sweatpants or comfortable things, comfortable items, you're probably more fashion over function. Versus if you're gravitating towards, for example, hoodies in the middle of summer, then you're probably fashion over function. And this can adjust as time goes on, but try to like identify it the best you can. It can be a little vague sometimes, but eventually you'll get it. Notice if they're bigger or tighter, like are they tight, are they baggy? So if you notice that you gravitate towards your clothes that fit a little bigger on you versus gravitating towards your clothes that are a little tighter on you, you can kind of start to assess what type of clothes you like most. Me personally, I am a mix. I will wear tight and baggy clothes. I just like both. That's another thing to keep in mind throughout this whole entire video. An aesthetic is not the specific categories that people have, like Y2K, soft girl, all that. Your style is able to wear any aesthetic, but you're able to put your style in it. Like I can wear literally a goth outfit, but people know I'm wearing it because of the way I decided to dress it up, if that makes sense. You don't have to really think about tighter or baggier, but if you notice that you like baggier clothes more, then that's maybe more clothes you need to include into your wardrobe. And if you notice you like tighter clothes more, maybe include more tighter clothes into your wardrobe. Like I said, I'm both, so this can go either ways for you. Be honest with yourself. Like, don't keep a vintage looking sweater and you know you're probably never going to wear it. Don't tell yourself, I can't throw this away because I'm probably going to wear it. I'm going to wear it soon. I can't throw it away. It's soon. Just be honest with yourself. If you know you're not going to wear it anytime soon, get rid of it because, yes. Daddy. Don't sit here and tell yourself that you really want to keep the sweater because
Oh, it has so many memories. Like, I had my first ice cream in middle school.
just get rid of it. And another thing is, don't buy things that you know you're not going to like. A lot of the times I can see it on certain people, some of my favorite fashion inspiration people, and it'll probably be like the ugliest thing in the world and I'll still get it because I think that I want it and I think that's the style. Like, if you know you don't like sweater vests, don't get sweater vests because you may like it on a certain person but you may not like it on yourself. So just be honest with yourself and don't waste your money on things you may not absolutely like. You need to have your heart in it when you're making purchases for your new clothes. When cleaning out your closet, make sure not to get rid of valuable items. Sadly, I have done this before. Like I said, don't be quick to keep, but also don't be quick to give away. Try to repurpose or layer things to make certain things new. So if you have like a random long sleeve green t-shirt, you could possibly layer that under clothes if that's what you're into, or you can turn it into a cute crop top that you can wear later. Just try to see all of the potential in the clothes before you get rid of them to make sure that you're not throwing anything away that is valuable. And that's why I also feel like it's super important to, like, while you're cleaning out your closet, try everything on so you can see like their potential, their value, how they fit on you, if they could possibly contribute to your new wardrobe. When I'm cleaning out my closet, I literally try everything on. You know those videos where people are trying everything on? They actually are, because it's really important, because sometimes you'll look at a pair of jeans and be like, I don't really like them, but if you put them on, you're like, wait a second. Download Pinterest. When you download Pinterest, it's easier to group yourself into an aesthetic, even though I just refuted aesthetics like a couple of seconds ago, but it actually is easier. You're able to notice what clothing pieces you gravitate more towards, what shoes you gravitate towards more. You're able to notice like what type of influencers you like more, what colors you like more. As you start to save outfits that you like, Pinterest starts to personalize your feed, so only certain things come up, so it's easier to group yourself into an aesthetic. Now, it's not a set aesthetic, it's not going to tell you the name of it or anything if you've ever worked with Pinterest, but it's going to recommend clothing styles that are similar to that, so it's really easy to inspire yourself or get inspo when on Pinterest. So as you're starting to look and notice your Pinterest boards, notice outfit combos that seem to come up a lot, notice clothing pieces that seem to come up a lot. If you notice that you keep seeing baggy pants, maybe that's a sign that baggy pants are just your thing. So just start to look towards them, look for them more. If you notice that you like platform shoes or you like sneakers more, you're more of a sneakerhead, like all the girls you're looking at, they're wearing sneakers versus heels, then maybe it's time for you to step back from buying the heels and try to go towards sneakers, because that seems to be what you're gravitating towards most. These are all identifying features you want to look for, so when you're out shopping, you're not just picking up and buying everything. You're looking for the things that actually interest you, that actually catch your eye, that your brain is telling you, oh baby, she has style. So as you start to adjust your style, and while you're looking at your idols, don't be afraid to ask other people for their Pinterest boards. I love doing that because it really just helps me. But I noticed that with some fashion influencers who I like, I start to notice trends in their clothes to why why I'm attracted to them as fashion influencers. Are they wearing more pastels or dark? Are they wearing more sneakers or platforms? Dresses or pants? Skirts or skirts? Like, what is it about them that is attracting me towards them? And that's another way that you can eliminate other things from your categories and slowly start to add them to yours. Another thing is, when you're first getting started, don't be afraid to literally copy and paste outfits. So what I first did was I would look at an outfit and I would buy it. Is rude. So I would copy and paste outfits, and I would actually buy the exact outfit that I wanted, that I really liked. I'd choose the outfit that I liked. I'd buy every single item that the girl or the boy had on, and I would just wear that outfit. But then I was able to take those pieces and incorporate it into other outfits and slowly start to build my wardrobe. So let's say if I saw 3 outfits that I really liked and I bought all those pieces, I could slowly start to mix and match all. On my wig head. I could slowly start to mix and match all the pieces to kind of make certain new outfits. But now I already have I have 3 outfits, and with 3 outfits I could kind of combine them together and make even more outfits, not including the clothes that are already in my closet. And if you feel good in that outfit, don't be like, okay, but you know, I'm being a JR, I'm being a copycat. It's okay, just copy and paste outfits. Nothing's wrong with that. If you like that outfit, wear that outfit. And it's way smarter than just like buying a whole bunch of things you think you need for your wardrobe and wasting your money. Copying one outfit at a time is like a really efficient way to kind of start to build your closet. Don't be afraid to also save people's pictures on IG. If you see your classmate, or if you see somebody on your explore page or an influencer wearing a super cute outfit, or not even if they're wearing a super cute outfit but you like a certain piece that they're wearing, save that as reference so you can go back to your IG folders and use that for inspiration if you're ever trying to make an outfit, shop for something new, or whatever the case may be. On Pinterest, you may start to see certain creators more constantly, because if you like a certain style, Pinterest is going to start recommending certain creators, or certain creators going to start popping up on your like page. Actually, I don't know, I don't really have a lot of creators that pop up on my page, but that may happen. And on your explore page, especially with Instagram, as they notice you're starting to save more people, they're going to suggest certain creators. So don't be afraid to follow these creators on certain platforms. If you aren't getting certain fashion inspo on your Instagram, what I did, and oh my gosh, this is the best tip from Best Dressed. She was talking about how sometimes Instagram doesn't give you the creators or fashion content on your explore page because one day you just happen to look through memes, and now you just have relatable tweets on your explore page. But the way to change this is, and I think this was the best thing that I've ever done, I have a separate account and you guys can actually follow it. It's a spam account. It's called Noelle Dump. And what I do, I post random pictures on there because it's just a dump, but I also follow all the fashion influencers and all like pretty much celebrities on there. So my explore page on that account is strictly like fashion and fashion TikToks. Every now and then I'll have like makeup or hair, but it's like around that same like category, and it just makes it super easy so I don't have to worry about like accidentally liking something and now my whole fashion genre thing is like messed up. So on my main account I can do whatever I want, but that account is strictly for looking at influencers and finding fashion inspo, and my explore page reflects that. I also do it through TikTok. If I see somebody randomly making a video and there's just something cute that I like, I will totally save it, whether it's hair, nails, anything, just save it. Sometimes it's harder to go back on TikTok because I save a lot of stuff a day during TikTok, but don't be afraid to make another TikTok account strictly for fashion. I don't do that. I just end up following the creator on my dump account from TikTok, so I'm able to look at like their fashion pieces. But I do save a lot of videos when it comes to certain looks on TikTok, so if I ever want to be inspired by them, I can easily go back into my folder and say, wow, that was a really cute outfit, how can I make this my own? So another thing is to create a mood board. Honestly, I don't like mood boards because it's physically harder for me to change, so I prefer like Pinterest boards. But if you are more of a person who likes to just see it and have it right in your face, I don't have it right now, but cork boards are super cool, and you can always print out pictures and place them on there. So sometimes when you're just looking at it, you can just really inspire yourself. I like to put some of my favorite colors and my favorite shoes on my clothing rack, and this kind of like new clothing, new colors that I want in my wardrobe, they're there. My clothing rack is just kind of my mood board. Next thing you really need to recognize is you have to separate the outfit from the model. Too many times I see people trying to get outfits off of Fashion Nova models or models who just aren't built like them or look like them, and then they become really upset when the outfit doesn't look good on them. If you guys have heard of the trend, is this cute? Like, is this fashion, or is she just skinny? Like, I feel like that's a huge example. Sometimes we can get outfits that we think look super good on a person and it doesn't actually look good on us, so you really need to be careful of that, because a lot of us don't look like Jenny from Fashion Nova. I don't specifically look for people in my same like body range, but every now and then, like, if I notice a person, like for me, since I'm on the shorter side and since I'm like a little like on the thinner side, I don't follow a lot of like plus sized or curvy women when it comes to fashion. I do, but I do just to admire their fashion rather than actually rewear what they would wear, simply because that's just not, it's not going to look like that on me. And I have to be able to recognize that. You really do have to be able to separate the outfit from the model. And like a way I do this is, if I'm on Fashion Nova and I'm like, that dress is cute, I'm like, what is cute about it? Is it because of the way it curves on her body? Is it the way her leg is sticking out? Because, you know, if you don't have those curves, you're kind of like, you know, even though it can be actually cute, but like, what is really highlighting this outfit? And sometimes it's the body and period, but I don't have that body. So another thing is, because I'm a black girl, I do gravitate towards more people of color when it comes to outfits, because skin tone does mean a lot, and it may not mean a lot to everybody, but certain colors can wash you out depending on your skin tone. And while I follow all creators of all sizes, what do I look like trying to wear an outfit that Meg Thee Stallion wore?
You cannot be for real. Oh my god, you for real.
I follow white creators and black creators, but I tend to gravitate towards black creators, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really have to matter, but there are some colors that wash black people out and there's some colors that wash white people out, so sometimes keep that in mind when I look washed out in this video. I feel like that's better. I probably looked washed out this whole time. I'm so sorry for that. When it comes to shopping for your new wardrobe, do not splurge. I splurged and I totally, I spent so much money and I totally regret it. It was my first paycheck. And I spent it all on clothes. It's funny because the reason I regret it is because these clothes that I bought, because I splurged thinking I was buying stuff that I needed to buy, I ended up hating them like a month or two later. Like, that's not okay. Start buying foundational pieces to really help build your wardrobe versus trying to buy everything at once. Use my advice from earlier and just recreate outfits like exactly the way they are, so that way you can like really start to build onto your wardrobe. But don't just buy this shirt, this shirt, this shirt because you need a whole bunch of graphic tees. Don't just buy all the trendy pieces you know because you like them, because that can really backfire on you. Like I mentioned before, there were really nice gems in my own closet, so some of the stuff I was splurging for I could literally find in my own closet. Like I was buying sweaters and sweater vests. I have 2 sweater vests right now, and I have a whole bunch of sweaters that actually look the same. I already had black cargo pants, but I bought more black cargo pants because I didn't stop and evaluate everything I had, and I was just buying. Like I genuinely had like some type of problem. I was just out of control. It was not working. A good way to rebuild your closet inexpensively is thrifting. But let's like talk about thrifting. Honestly, I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. When I went thrifting for the first time, link in the eye, or maybe over here. When I went thrifting for the first time, I kind of hated it because I didn't really find that many good finds. I mean, I found this, but I didn't really find that many good finds. I feel like thrifting is different for different people. See, what the mindset I had was I was going to go in and find exactly what I wanted, and that wasn't the case. With thrifting, you have to have patience. You have to be willing to look through everything, and I guess I did, but I was really disappointed. And sometimes the thrift store can have dry days and sometimes it can have wet days. I don't like how that sounds. And sometimes you just have to go to different thrift stores that fit your style. Like, know the thrift stores in your area. You can start scoping and looking around to certain thrift stores that really help fit you, because first thrifting experience wasn't good, but now I'm able to kind of like expand. And there are other ways to thrift besides actually going to a thrift store, because you can't expect to find super cute Y2K finds at every single Goodwill you go to, because some Goodwills just aren't built like that. You have to remember thrift stores can be a hit or miss, but they do come with really good benefits. Thrift stores have sustainable clothing, so you're able to give back to the environment, and they have low prices. So like, keep all this in mind to why you should thrift, but also remember that thrifting is a hit or miss. Oh, did that rhyme? keep that in mind to why you should thrift, but also remember thrifting is a hit or miss. Keep that in mind to why you should thrift, but also I suggest thrifting if you have the time for it, if you have the patience for it, even if you have a friend. I know thrifting can be a little hard with the friend because if they find something better than you, you're kind of like my friend, she literally got the cutest, 2 super cute items. She got like this suit set, and she got like these like corduroy pants that I really wanted, and I wanted her to put them back so bad so I could get them, but she didn't because they were so cute. Like, she shouldn't have put them back, honestly. If you're going to thrift, make sure you have patience, but there are other options to that, thankfully, due to
The internet.
that was embarrassing. I'm gonna be embarrassed going back and editing that. But there are places like Poshmark, places like Depop and Mercari. And I know a lot of people have been opening up online thrift shops. The only thing about online thrift shops is they can be a little bit on the pricier side. But it's still super fun to go to those if you're looking for more specific things for a bargain deal. So you can always do that. If you need money to do it, you can sell your clothes on those sites so you can start thrifting. Literally. Like, just sell your old clothes, get money. It's like the circle of life. Also, consignment shops, if you're looking for bags or new shoes, they're always really good ways to get bargain deals on clothes without emptying out your pockets, okay? Because oh my gosh, I just like, my head hurts from the amount of immature spending I did. It was horrible. So the next thing we're going to talk about is staples. As I mentioned before, I did not start my closet with a foundation, and that's what you guys need to do. When I say foundation, I mean staples. Get your simple pieces. When I first started dressing, especially because I started like dressing in the winter, I was able to notice what I needed more, which were different colored hoodies and turtlenecks. I love layering them under my clothes, and I could just make them a whole bunch of things. They go with every single outfit. So those are things that I would consider staples in my wardrobe. A lot of people consider baggy jeans, at least one pair. Okay, these aren't the baggy jeans. Like, oh, don't look at my feet, but these aren't the baggy jeans people would consider. But baggy jeans, I feel like, are a huge staple. Even one pair of ripped or skinny jeans. For me, some of my staples are sneakers, because I really do like sneakers. And like I said, turtlenecks and hoodies, I like to put them under my clothes to like kind of give it a little pizzazz. Like, you're just wearing like a regular t-shirt, but you put a turtleneck on, you put a hoodie on. Now this kind of backfired on me in the summer. Now I'm having to find like new staples, but a lot of people, the staples are button-down shirts, because there's so many ways that you can wear button-down shirts. You can wear them open, you can wear them under your sweater vest, you can wear them as like dresses and put a little corset on them. Those are all staples that you need to keep in mind. So when you're looking for staples, there are more plain pieces of clothing that you can use to spice up your more fun pieces of clothing, if that makes sense. Also, when you think about staples, they are what really pull your outfits together. So are you an accessory person? I know I'm an accessory person. Do you like a lot of accessories? Do you like dainty accessories, colorful accessories? Like, what pulls your outfits together? I noticed that I really like purses, and like I said, I really like sneakers. Somebody needs to tell y'all that Jordan 1s do not go with every single outfit. That's me. So I've been getting into more types of sneakers, like funkier shoes, because I think they're super cool. But I feel like I can have the plainest outfit on, and sneakers would just give it that pizzazz. Once you find what you feel like gives your outfit your pizzazz, that's really going to help define your style, your aesthetic, because it's like, what is something I can count on her or him or they always having in their outfit? One thing that I really like using, I'm not wearing it today, but I usually always like to wear a pearl necklace, because that's my staple. That is a staple piece for me. I could not live without a pearl necklace, because I really like pearl necklaces. What not live without in your wardrobe to help make your outfits amazing? Like, what is your lifeline? Figure out what your lifeline is. Don't be afraid to ask your friends for their Pinterest boards, where they got their clothes from. And I'm not just talking about friends, I'm talking about acquaintances. I'm talking about kids on the internet, where they got their clothes from, some of their fashion inspos, because you'd be surprised, a lot of people, that's like a compliment. If somebody asks me, oh my gosh, where'd you get your clothes from? They look so good. Where do you get your style from? Who are your style influencers? What is your Pinterest? What is your Pinterest? It's like the biggest compliment to me of all, because it's like, wow, they think. Then usually people don't get offended. Yes, there are those few who gatekeep, but forget them. Ask anyway. If they say no, okay, they're just weirdos, because why are you saying no to that? I know some people like, I don't want everybody wearing what I wear, but you know, honestly, I'm not like that. So feel free to hit me up on Instagram if you want to know where I get some of the pieces that I get. And you will run into those every now and then, but it's super fun to have acquaintances and friends that are kind of on like this fashion journey with you, because it just makes the experience so much better. You guys are asking each other for advice and bouncing off each other, just making your outfit so much better. So don't be afraid to do that. Lastly, just be confident in your outfit. For example, Emma Chamberlain. I think that some of her outfits are wacky and honestly would not look good, but for some reason on her they just look so good. And I feel like a lot of it is because of the confidence that radiates off of her. It's like, I think my outfit looks good, so who are you to tell me that my outfit doesn't look good? That's your opinion. And like, that's literally all you need. If you're not confident in your outfit, it's going to show. If you let your confidence radiate through, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a trash bag, baby. You got this. At the end of the day, it's all about you. Confidence truly changes a person. Just make sure to keep that confidence intact when you are trying on new outfits. And I know it can be really hard, especially if your city or your town or your school, they don't really dress like that. And that's common, especially where I'm from. We do kind of all dress the same. And of course, while there are some people who have been getting into other fashions, which I think is super cool, you know, every town, every city has that particular type of dress that everybody kind of dresses like, and you're probably going to be the odd one out. And I probably can be uncomfortable, but you have to be comfortable with yourself. You have to be confident with yourself, because don't let people stop you from being creative. Don't let people stop you from being the most authentic version of you can be. Who cares if they don't like your outfit? If you know you look good, if you know you look fine, if you know you're the baddest thing in the room, then who is to tell you that you're not? Wear things that make you feel good, not make other feel good. Wear things that you can look in the mirror and say, wow, I really like my outfit, or oh, I really outdid it, or you're literally dancing to some City Girl song. Make your outfits work for you, not for anybody else, because that's what's really important. If you don't like showing a lot of skin, don't. If you do, but wear what makes you comfortable, because at the end of the day, if you're not comfortable, if you're not confident, it doesn't matter if you're wearing the best outfit in the world, it's not going to work. You cannot rely on people's opinions every single day when you're trying to find an outfit. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, a like, a comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to go check me out on all my social medias. I'm very active on there. And I will see you guys in my next video.
Went in for the kiss and I made it. I left feeling like the man. Looking back, I wouldn't change it.